Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzel in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard. This is a 10 by 20 inch canvas and I am playing with Deco Art Americana. No, that's not it. Deco Art Americana white satin enamels, which seems to make some incredible cells, and I have half a container left, so I'm headed out to Hobby Lobby hoping that they have some today. And I am going to take a dampened hem from what looks like was a turtleneck maybe, and use it as my swipe cloth. But in the meantime, I was going to spread a layer of white paint, but I guess I'm not. I guess I'm just going to give myself the pleasure of whatever goes down. I do think that I want to take one of my edge catchers and cover at least half of my tile so I can catch some colors if I want to. But I'm going to try and use colors I like. Whatever will come out. And I'm going to use the white satin enamel as a swipe color. And I haven't done a swipe in a while, it occurs to me as I look at this. And it's going to be kind of fun and kind of interesting. Lately I've been putting like colors or color families together, and I kind of like the results that I'm getting, so that's what I'm doing here. Although I'm almost out of this color, so who knows how long that's going to last. Sometimes I will put an edge catcher against the side and tip the paint so it will run over, but I don't really have a tremendous amount of time right now. Yeah, I think we're going here. I really want some yellow in there, but I've got a nice orange that'll work too. I want to be a lot careful of that blue with that yellow because it's bound to be green if I'm not careful. So I think I'm going to put some of that white satin enamel right in there right now. And then I'm not going to worry. If I get gaps in my design as I pull the rag over, I will go back and fix them. That's a color I need to remember to buy this afternoon if I get to the store. That's a Folk Art. All of my paints have GAC 800 by Golden in them to prevent them from cracking, and I shake my paints because I pre-mix them in advance. And there's a marble in the bottle that helps keep things mixed, or helps mix them very well as I go. So I really like that red. And I think I want some more, but I also want my favorite neon from Folk Art, which they do sell at Walmart, I think. Now usually I would go the full length, but I'm not feeling it really as much as I want to. Let's see, let's just go ahead and give ourselves some neon in there because it's pretty sheer. It doesn't usually show up. But when it does, it's pretty sweet. This is going to be really, really different. But it doesn't look that different to me right now. And usually I will flatten these things all with my spatula. And you can tell that I did not do that. I'm going to wipe my spatula off so I can use it again. I keep a damp studio rag made of the same stuff I use for the swipe cloth. I'm going to throw some gold in there, even though I'm not sure how that's going to work. I always live in hope to see it, and I never really see it. And sometimes I add it afterwards, and I will. I really do love swipes, and I hope this works. Yes, I saw that thing that just came out, and I'm going to try and find it. There you go. Goodbye thing. Alright. I know I said I wasn't going to tip over, but I want all those colors to go all the way to the edge. So I am going to do that after all. Trying not to dump my edge catcher in. This will help fill in some of the gaps too, as well as cover the edge. When I rock my edge catcher, it covers the edge. If I'd done the same exact configuration of colors, it'd be perfect, because then I could do what I just did. But I think I'm going to be brazen and use what I've got there. And I'm not sure too many people would know the difference unless I told them, shh, don't tell anyone. I'm going to rock that and get my colors, send them back over again. I can also squeeze that edge catcher and send even more colors back over. And I got a beautiful edge catcher now. So since I'm here and I've got a skewer right handy and I want to not have any gaps, I think I'm going to take a moment and just try and fill a little bit of the blank canvas. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen now, I gotta say. That's beautiful all on its own. I gotta remember to do this someday. Just for me. I used to do it. Maybe it's time to try it again. My next experiment's going to be with a shovel, I think. Because I really want to... I did one shovel satin enamel pour and it came out fantastic. I wasn't really expecting it to be as fantastic as it was. Alright, so I'm going to add some more black since I see a lot of this black is missing. I'm going to just use it right in there. Whoops. Fill it right up. And black and white often sell together even without the enamels. And since I like it up here too, I think I'm going to do that. Let that go right over the edge. Yeah, sometimes it's fun just to use my finger. What can I say? Spread that out a little bit too. Take what's left, put it on the canvas, wipe off my spatula. Keep your spatulas clean, you'll be so happy you did, because once you find out that they're not, then you've got dried on acrylic paint, which is even worse with satin enamels because it wouldn't go off my hands, which reminds me I forgot and didn't put my gloves back on. And I'm going to recommend to everybody to use gloves with the satin enamel if you have a chance. So I want to pull, yes, from this side. Never done this before. I wonder if it's going to work the same way. Yeah, I got a super big puddle of that. I'm being spendthrift. Alright, I'm going to take my rag and I'm going to fold up the end of it so I have a nice handle to use. I'm going to give it a bit of a pull right now because I'm not sure that that's long enough, but it's just about perfect. I'm going to dip the edge in and I'm going to use the edge to pull that paint back toward my other edge. And I have a feeling that this satin enamel will cover better. It won't look like there's, no paint dried on a already pre-primed canvas. So I am going to turn that around in my hand. The question is, do I wave it or should it be straight? And I like wavy swipes. Now rest assured, if things don't work out the way I want them to, I have chain and I have straws and I have all kinds of other things. I'm going to let that paint that I'm dragging along with me fall down right over the end. And then tap a little bit on either side. So we blend it in with the rest. I'm going to put that right down on a handy edge catcher I've got on the other side. I'm going to grab my torch. And it doesn't look very impressive yet, but that doesn't matter to me because it's been that way for me in the past. And what I really want to do is start out by grabbing that edge catcher back again, putting it someplace where it's not automatically in the paint, and letting all of that head down to the bottom. I should have used some copper in there because I really like what happens when I drip the swipes, and I don't often have cause to do that because I usually get cells. And I can see lots of cells, but I can't really see exactly what I'm super thrilled with. I'm going to rest that right there, and I'm going to do something I've been doing a lot lately, which is adding more drips to an artwork so that they will then also fall down in a certain direction. And I'm seeing that I've got colors coming up right up at the top here. So I'm thinking that this is a good plan. Only I might want some black too. Don't ask me why. Mostly because that white at the bottom is staying. And because I like black. And if I didn't use the copper, I said I could, and maybe I will still. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with that, but I'm tempted to play, and play I will. Kind of glad I did, because I'm not sure I would have remembered all that red was in there. So instead of blowing the channels all the way up, I'm just going to keep blowing little, whatever you want to call them, because they're producing cells. Maybe I'll let that tip a little bit more. This is a whole new process. I don't know why I don't have more red over here, and it's kind of bumming me out, actually. I'm going to try and fake it. See if that'll work. Maybe we can do it like a Dutch pour and find some white paint to blow on top of it. Yeah, I'll settle for that. Maybe a little dollop of black here and there, just for a little better camo. So I'm putting a little more work into this than a lot of swipes, but I really like what's happening, and I'm not done playing with it. And I think I might be tempted to tip it back in the other direction. Because I can. The name of my book, Volume 1, under Show More under the video, is an Amazon link, and you can shop there at no added cost to you, and both of my books are there. The first one called Because I Can, and the second one called Unlimited Possibilities. I'm going to move this over a little bit further in front of you so I can try and blow some more chasms. I can do all kinds of stuff with this, including drag chain, but I'm not going to do that. But now I'm going to blow some chasms. This has basically been my MO for a long time. It's not new. The satin enamel does add a new aspect, though. Come to think of it, white swipes were pretty unusual anyway. I didn't tip it so far so that I lost most of my paint up there. I'm pretty happy about that. I love exposing those pinks and purples. I do see as things are unlevel that I'm kind of losing some of my chasms in the center, so I'm going to level my canvas in a second. But I wanted to see what would happen with it unlevel. I don't know which part of this is really about the satin enamels, but there's some beautiful cells. It doesn't make me want to stop blowing into this either. Shake your straw out once in a while, get rid of the spit in there. I am blowing through some beautiful cells, but I think I'll get a bonus. I think I'll get them back again. At least I hope so. Lots of blowing. Alright, so let's see what we've got and if I want to do anything else to that. That is pretty sharp. I really want some black in there. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I've got some really neat stuff happening. It does make me want to put some black in there. I also have that one anomalous shape down here that I want to change up, so there are more like it. Now I think I could keep, if I wanted to add any of my purple from Folk Art, I could probably keep it because of the white. And I like it so much that I think I'm going to just add some. In somewhat random seeming patterns, somewhat evenly distributed. I've got 23 seconds left and we are almost done, and I love this. And I'm going to take a skewer this time and waggle those right up through. Hoping that they'll stay on the surface. And tell you guys, if you share my videos, you assist me in trying to keep me here at YouTube, because the revenue is pretty much headed to really, really, really low depths. I really want some black up there. And I hope I'm not making a mistake, but I do trust my judgment most times. So there's less than 2 minutes left, and I'm going to tell you guys, I love you guys. There's over 80,000 of you. I'm not sure. There's been a weird thing happening at YouTube where there's a glitch in the system and it's changing people's numbers. Not just mine, but everybody's. Yes, the black is exactly what I wanted. I'm really happy that it's there. And this is all pretty cool. I think I'm going to take some of my gold and add some spirals, because that's what I want to do. So check my Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links underneath the video. Find my paint pouring recipe there also. The clothing under the video, I've just updated my shelf from Teespring, and it's got some great stuff, and anything you click there will take you to a link to show you more. And I think that's pretty evenly distributed. I kind of want some more at the top, but I'm not sure that that's a really good idea. But it never stopped me before. So I'm going to put a few more spirals up there. Then I'm going to torch to release the bubbles in the paint. Not that there should be too many, but I love you guys. If you want to check out some more videos, my playlists have over 1,000 videos on them now. And there's genres on other playlists, like swipes and orbs and scapes and stuff like that. So this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, going, just a few more spirals. Because I'm a spiral junkie. Alright, so I'm going to torch and I'll see you guys anon. I'd say that's a success. It was a little bit different than I'm used to, but that's okay. Sometimes that's a really good thing. There are some amazing patterns in there. And I suspect they will just keep forming, and you guys will be gone the next time I look to see if you're still here. I've got paint I could put in another painting if I could keep it wet, and since it's raining, well, it's not raining hard. It's raining very little, but it's still raining. Cool. That black almost disappeared. Just make sure there's no bubbles. Check the community board. Give me a thumbs up, please, if you're still here. I really need that thumbs up. Thank you so much. Neat. I think I need a little more gold on this side to even that out.